Oh. Whoa, I'm going to check that one out. Okay, yes. Wow. It does look good. I'm going to take a look on this soon. So, okay, this is not working. So what is going on here? When over the loop end, I have no clue what I'm doing now, sadly. That sucks. Because it's, I can hear that something bad is happening, but really? There's a there's a bug in my code and here in the room. They're Brazilian too. That's crazy. I didn't know about that. I'm going to take a look for sure. Uh, okay, I really need to get this figured out because this is driving me crazy. Um, what would be the correct math? I have to think a bit. Hurts to think. Uh, Oops, wrong one. This is totally wrong. So, okay, let me make a copy of the code first. I'm going to make a copy, and I'm going to first do a check, a direct check. Usually you don't do that because if the position is going to be outside, you know what happens. Then the position must be the loop start, just for the sake of testing. No, what am I doing? Okay, here we go. So just a quick test. Okay, it's doing that. Let me think. This is annoying as hell. Let me see one thing. Okay, that's what I'm doing. So it's loop start 0, loop end 599. Is this correct, my friend? Let's see. Let's open Audacity and take a look. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, how do I change the? We are going to just going to install that program because I can't even see the things I want to see. Samples, audio position. 6? No, there is no 6 here. 600. And the length 600. How do I zoom this crap out? I hate you. Preference. How do I change that? I want to be able to see samples here. $600 samples, but we don't have 600 samples. $5.99. We have 600 samples. Oh well. Let's go back to the code. And here we have loop end 599. Okay, let's do a few checks then. This is boring as hell. This is SFZ. This is writing the stuff. Sparking. Where is it then? Just a minute. I'm going to figure this one out. There's so many crap to take care of. Where's my import class? Here. Reader. Loop start and loop end. This is getting from the WAV file. So let's see. Let's see how many samples you have. And the loop end. I'm starting to think that in the case of WAV files, this is not correct. It is correct, but I'm taking it in the wrong way. So it could be that. That's just one portion of the problem. Where's my file? Here. So we need sample player 6. Okay, this is one file, sine waveform. Jesus, this is very wrong. Now the wavetable test. Oh no, that's not what I want. Is this one? No, not this one. This one. 600, 599. Huh. 0 to 599. Oh, that's correct. Oh, I don't think is that the problem. Oh, you, my friend, probably thinking, what's wrong? What's going on? That's just great. In interpolation, we're going to disable the interpolation just for the sake of testing one thing at a time. Otherwise, I can go crazy. So, and just return. Where? Here? Higher than the loop end equals the loop start. And I'm just going to disable the interpolation altogether just to test it out here. So we can test one thing at a time, otherwise we're going crazy. And I'm going to remove this. No, this is okay. Remove this guy up. Then I'm going to, by elimination, I'm going to figure out what's going. Yeah, but at least you did some great help on the other aspects of the interpolation, so that should be one thing already. Good. Why it's so loud? It's so loud. What did you do wrong? I forgot something on the get sample. No, it seems correct. What's going on? Where? Oh, yeah! Thanks, dude. Thanks, man. I forgot that one. Silly Willy. So I'm trying to remember. Yes, I know. Thanks, man. I try to remember what's the center of this note that we played again to hear the center note. So I played the same one. Okay. I think. Let's see where is this. Where's my guys here? Oh, now it sounds. So it's C. This is correct. So it's C. Okay. Now I can start messing around with the code. So let's put the while back on. So while no minus 1 equals minus the loop start. I'm going to hard code here again the loop start and the loop end. But no, well, I don't really need to because it should be being computed the right way. Let me check again. But as far as I remember, yeah, that's correct. That's good. So loop size should be okay. Then I'm going to go to further interpolation code and see if maybe I'm gonna do something wrong there. Okay, you see that's already a problem. So either let me check again. While the position is higher in loop end, I removed the loop size, but maybe the loop size should be different. This one. Loop start. Where is it? Oh, I can't see here. I think the loop size should be that one. But why it's scrapping the stuff out like that? Let me do some writing on the wall here. Let's say the sample here we're testing go from 0 to 599 equals 600 samples. So just what time is it? I have to pay something here for my wife. She's asking me to, so let me just do a quick test. Okay. So there's something wrong in my code when it calculates the loop size. The number of samples, okay. That is correct. The loop start minus the loop end. Oh, it's the loop size plus 1, if I recall. I remember I had the same problem with the Wusik station. It took me forever to understand the math behind it, but the Wusik station version 1, yep, that's the guy. So that should do it. You have to be the loop size plus 1 because it's going after the loop end, so it has to go after the loop start to one position because it's over the loop end one position. So that sounds correct now. So just give me a minute as I do something here. Very quick. I have everything in my memory here. And then I can continue, and I'm going to put the other code back again. What should I do today? Oh, okay. I don't think that's going to work. I totally forgot. That's not going to work. Never mind. So this is the correct code. I have to remember to copy in the other places. And it's samples -1. This is correct. Okay. Now let's go back to the here's this and here's this. Then I have to remove these guys and test it out. Now it should work correctly if I'm not totally wrong. Oh yeah, much better. Well, why it's doing that now? Did I compile the right file? Hmm, weird. Funny music's over. So we have another problem, I guess. Fraction. Mm. Strange. Now it could be that interpolation code is not doing correct. Oh my eyes twitching! This is crap. That's bad. Alrighty then. What is going on now? Let me check everything out again. Let me remove these guys just for the sake of testing things out. Now, do I need to... The interpolation guy is not doing... I have a code I can try to use that works great. It's for the raw wave oscillator. Uh, what's this? Okay. Let's try again, but There's something wrong there, for sure. Yeah, the fractional is not doing its thing in interpolation, so it's not these, it's not this. Okay, let me check things out again. Now is something in the interpolation itself. Oops. Okay, where's my guy? This is so bad. Ah! Crap, I saw it now. Thanks, man. So many things. Okay, let me see again. 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm going to use double here because for the sake of things. Yeah, thanks, man. But I'm worried about the loop start minus loop end plus the position because that sounds a bit redundant. Let me do some checks here. There's something else going on here. Okay, now you're going to understand what I'm talking about. This can drive a guy crazy. Oh, my Twitch eye. Now there's something wrong here. Let me see if the fraction is being passed the right way. The size of the letter is not okay. It's the same. Doesn't matter. What is this thing? Ah, okay, it's another thing. Okay. Simple granular, no granular, okay. Integer rate and fractional rate is the position minus the integer. And okay, that's correct. It's not that. It's in the interpolation code. I'm doing something wrong. Well, I don't know. This code I got. I don't know if I need to do like this. I don't remember what has to be processed first. If I need to do stuff like oops, like this. Well, in any event, I'm going to do a test here. I'm going to just do a linear interpolation and see how it goes. Use now I can do that. First, I have to actually compute the. So this will give me the linear interpolation. Position plus 1 minus locale. Population plus. Oh no! Loop start is 0, so it goes to 0. Ah, now return x samples 0 plus x samples 1 times fraction, and this times fraction plus times 0.0 minus fraction. That's linear interpolation, plain and simple. Let's see how it behaves. Maybe I need to understand that code of interpolation sent me, because I don't know if it's something has to be processed before something. Otherwise, I'm just going to use my draw wave oscillator code instead. I forgot again to do this. Sorry about your ears, man. Really sorry. But at least I did find a lot of problems in the code today. That's good. It's good to do these changes and stuff like that. Then you find problems that no one noticed and you think, oh, it sounds like crap. And I don't know why, because that's weird. Shouldn't be doing that. Huh. It shouldn't be doing that. Let me check again. We had a fraction. Again I did it wrong. It's plus 1. Well, I think it is. Now I don't know anymore. I don't think it should. Let's see. Let me see my fraction number. It is indeed a fraction. Double position plus the loop offset, which in this case is 0. Int rate, golden position. Fraction rate is double position minus int rate. That's a fractional rate. Then we have the iteration. I don't understand what's going on. Jesus, what is going on? It is equal at loop start because loop start is 0. Oh, it's okay. Equals loop end because it can't be the loop end. Okay, I see. It's very small things to really worry about. Okay, let's try again. Yeah. Hmm. So, okay, let me fix everything up here and see if it sounds better. Ah, this is so boring. Almost there. Still something is wrong. Almost. Really near what should be. There's still something wrong, but I don't know what. But I'm going to figure it out. Oh, yes, it's the second line here because let's say we are working with the sample that has loop start 0, loop end 599, and samples is 600 samples, so it goes from 0 to 599. So the first check. So if position is, let's say, it's 5998 is the current position. So the next sample it's 599. So it's okay. It's going to be in this position here. But the problem is that the other position is 600 because it's position 598 plus 2. So well, there are two options here. Actually, it has to be like this. You'll see in a minute. Just let me finish this up here. That it has to be like this. And then it has to be like this. You need 2 times this because there are 2 conditions that this can happen. In this case, the loop start is +1, but in this case, it's just loop start. Actually, let me think. No, in this case, it's loop start +1. In this case, it's just loop start. That's correct. Now it's going to work because you have 2 possibilities here for this part. This is logic, and when logic fails, sorry, that's some music. But now I see. Uh, that's why you was using the position in the check there. But I didn't understand. But this I understand. Yes, I know, I know. You gave me the right one. Sorry. But as they say, each coder thinks in a different way. So this I understand. This code now. Sorry, man. Don't be upset with me. It's just that I'm old and I tend to not understand things at sometimes. Um, Now I just wish I didn't have to just copy this code there, but I don't see any other way. I could create a macro for this. Let's see if I can create a macro. Sample player, get samples, and I'm going to just create the ugliest macro you have ever seen in your entire life. Come on, dude. Because I'm not going to mess with this code anymore, then I can just do this. Some people say don't do that, man. But it's just the way I like to code. Because any smallest change I can just go and do here. Because the code is going to look at least a bit better on this area at least. And I sure want to use this. Let me check. Okay, that's correct too. So it's a bit of an ugly macro, but just for the sake of things, let's see if this compiles without problems. Actually, I should create more macros because the code is huge on the for the sample player with all the oscillators and stuff, the wave sequencing things. But maybe that now the code is very good. Yeah, that's good. Some of the clickings you hear is because I'm changing the. It's going to click like crazy because it resets the waveform. Oh yeah, much better. That's correct, Shu, because I remember the original sound, so don't worry. It's supposed to be like that. Okay, now the sound is very clean. Before I was hearing some clicks here and there. So I'm going to the first thing I'm going to do here, because the wavetable still sounds like crap. Then I have to revise the wavetable's code. But before I do that, I have to remember that we still have a problem here when it gets. I'm going to show to you here. So this is good, but if you recall, this was not doing so great. So I have to check it out again. And I'm going to create a macro for this one as well. Now I'm going to create at the end of the file here because I can. Value. So it's this guy here. So and well, I could just pass instead xvxx, and then it's going to have everything in there. Much easier. So where was I? Here. Device first extent xfix xx, I think xfix xx xfix xx. Okay. I can hear some people yelling, "Why?" Well, why not? Should have done this a long time ago. I don't know. There must be another way to create these because I know Juice creates in other ways some of the macros, but that's how I know how to do. So I'm not going to bother too much. But this works, so this should be good. So actually, I have to fix on more areas. If you can see here, there's other areas here that you have to worry about. So let me, maybe I should create a complete macro for this guy here. So let me go back to the complete code and mode reverse. I can create a call actually instead of macro and set it inline. So maybe I should do that. Instead of a ugly macro, I'm going to create an inline call here. Inline process next. Just so it's the same, then I don't have to recall the whole thing. Inline void. I forgot void. XV and XX. And then I'm going to add this before the next call here. Next frame is already inline, so who cares? XV and XX. I hope this works out of the box. Oh, not X voice. I'm doing it in the wrong place. Because I have a voice class, and it should be up here. Oh, I deleted something that I shouldn't. Because this is done in a multiple voice way, so okay, this should do it. Now remove the red lines, compiler. Right, undefined. How come it's undefined? Huh? Voice. Wait a minute. What is going on? Oh, okay, I see. No problem. No. This is the most lazy way to do, but just so I don't have to rewrite the whole thing again. Savvy, just easier. Okay, that's done. Then we go here and remove that code. I think I already removed it. Where is it? I should have done this a longer time ago, but well, actually I can do the same thing for a lot of this code here, but not for an entire code because there are some areas that you can't do that. So xv xx and check the lecture marks. Oh, yeah, I remember one of the big reasons why I didn't do like that, because the zone plays are different. Shoot. I have to pass the zone plays shoe instead of XV and stuff like that. So zone play actually instead of this. Zone play, zone play. This is a complex code, but it's going to be great. You'll see. This is going to allow me to fix things more easily. At least I hope so. Oh, forgot. Should be this. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh, so it's zone play 1 xv xx. Actually, I can replace now all this crap with that, but there's some code differences from. I have to remember exactly what are the differences, but there are some differences. So I'm not going to mess around with it right now, but at some point I will have to. But not right now. So here's the code again. Reverse, ping pong, and the regular. Next, zoom play 2, check the lecture marks. Play 2, xv, xx. Okay. And now this guy here. Much better. Would you say that? I don't need the headphones anymore. press on my brain. Okie dokie. Now it should be all fine again. Let's compile this. This guy. Then I'm going to listen and see. Okay, there is my test guy. I forgot something, I guess. There must be. The angle delta. The angle delta is also different, so I have to pass that crap out as well. If I recall, there are 4 deltas. Always forget something, don't you, Mr. William? Oops. Check everything again. And just to show that I'm not completely lazy, I'm going to go like this. And then I'm going to remove this and return it. See, I try to do the right thing. Just my brain sometimes don't agree. Sorry, man. Okay, this is completely good now. Now I just have to remove. No, not that. That's next. Let's see. Now let's check 0. That should be more correct now, but still. That's not good. I sure have to pass the little bugger because, well, if you look at the code, you will understand. You just have to. It's much easier. You don't have to fuss around with several crap. Otherwise, you have to handle static variables, and it can be hell to pay. So this is number 1. How do I know? Because it's the second waveform. Then this is number 2, and this is number 3. Then it works. Okay, today was kind of terrible in terms of coding, but hey, You get to see what's inside of the mind of a crazy guy like me. Yeah, baby. Well, I think I can clean up the process there by doing some tricks. So first I'm going to make a copy of this just in case. Then I'm going to take a short break. And then what I'm going to try to do, well, not try, I'm going to do, I'm going to add to the granular synthesis the option to make the granular size the size of the loop, of the original loop. Then maybe it's going to produce a cleaner sound. At least I hope to. Just I'll be right back. Oh man, I was with the AC on here and I didn't notice that it's cold outside, very cold. I just opened the window here and it was like winter again. So I turn off the AC and open all the windows. So we're going to take a look now. Because this loop modulation is drive me crazy. Because I love to do that. I think you can do a lot of things with that, but it does sound very bad. So I have to think because the code I'm using is very similar to the code that I use on Wusik Station, the prior versions. But I don't know why it sounds so bad right now. So let me check again here some sounds and see how they perform. And okay, let me play some note here. Try another waveform. No, there's something wrong here. The code is wrong, so I can fix it. Let me check again how I calculate the position of the loops, because there is that. So let me check again here. Where do I change the loop size? Maybe it's not the loop sign per se that's the problem, but it looks like it is that. So let me check again here. It's the loop offset. Could be that this is not being done correctly. Oh, the dog wants to be pet now. Oh, here samples -1 is not good. Well, no, actually it is correct. Position, let me check here. 0 to samples -1. Sample start versus, yeah, that's correct. And the loop offset size, which is the size of the loops, should be sample -1 divided by the loop size. Oh, that's correct. At least sounds correct from what I can see. Well, it seems that this is correct from the little that I can see, but for some reason it's not doing what I'm expecting to do. Because I can hear some buzzing sound when I change the sample. I'm going to try something now. I'm going to open my. This is going to require some investigation to see why it's doing the thing it's doing. This is very dirty. But I have another sound test here that I can use this guy here. Oops. Okay, this is first sound. Ah. So let me open on my editor. I need to download that editor you sent me. It's very good. I just don't want to. I don't know if it's going to take long or not, but let me check here. Open. You guys can see what I'm doing. Where are the files I'm looking at again? Not on the Wusik station. Sets. Well, oh, of course. Sets EG1 DW8 page table. This part. Look. That's so good. Oh, okay. Here we are. So this is the wave file. So almost on the last one here you have the sine waveform, but yeah, I can see that the file is not very clean, so I can't really use this on a true test because I see already some problems in the file itself. Well, it was not created for what I'm trying to do on this test, so that's okay. But this sine waveform has a lot of garbage in it. But still, no, it's going to produce a lot of noise. If it starts here, I don't know where it's starting, so that's going to be a bit tricky, but not impossible. So what I'm going to do, what should I do in the code here? Let's leave like this. So I want to know what's the size of the loops. The problem is that this is going to happen several times. So this is ultra ugly, but it works. I just want to check the loop size actually. So we should get the loop start, the loop end, the loop size. Then I'll load up the waveform. Oops. What did I forget? Ah, precedent number by mistake. Because in theory, what I'm doing is actually right, but who knows? When I press the first key, it's going to produce start 0, 5, 11, 5, 11. Okay. Let me see on my Audacity program here. 5, 11, 5, 11. Oh, come on, man. I do that. Let's say start here. That's 5, 9. Man, Audacity is terrible. I have to download that other program. And 11. Yeah, that's fuck it up. That's not good. So this file is not a good example for me to test. Let's try another file then. Oh, it moves! Why? Why? Simple player. Let's test it out. This one. 02696. Why not playing anything? Well, what I'm thinking, I don't, from what I see at least, let me check the code again. See what's going on. Oh, that's not what I want. At least the code's much smaller now. Because this is called when. I'm starting to think that maybe this shouldn't be called so often. But only. Well, I'm going to do a test here, just for the sake of testing. Because I can. This only happens when there's no granular sound, so okay, good to know. Well, where is it then? Where did I put it? Oh, on the top. More here. Ow! Ow! Sorry, sorry, sorry. Uh, she stays under the bed, under the stop, under the chair. Sorry, sorry, little bugger. Okay. So I don't know if you are still paying attention to what I'm doing, but what I'm trying to figure out is when to change the position of the wavetable. So I'm going to do a test now. I'm going to change the position only when the loop ends, not anytime the code wants to, and see if this produces a smoother sound. And let's see what happens. It seems that it does improve the sound by a lot. I need to find out. I do have another waveform, but I don't know where it is. I used to have it under waveform, but it's not showing up here. Let me see if I have on my computer. Transfer the file. That was from the Alpha Juno. Now I have to pet the dog as I type. Because she's upset. And she should be. I ran with the chair over her claw, under her feet. I don't know if you say feet or claws or whatever. No. Now she wants to be pet. You can't pet shit all the time. I have to work. Shh. No. Okay, here I let me refresh my tree here. And this waveform is very old, but it's very good. So, this is the one. Well, I don't know. It doesn't sound very good. To be honest, this sounds like crap. I don't like it. So looks like this is going to take a bit more time for me to really realize what's going on. Yes, okay, but one thing that's interesting is that it's producing some offset sound that is kind of off tune. And I remember on Wusik Station 1, I didn't have this problem. It sounded pretty good actually. And now it sounds just like crap. I don't understand what I'm doing that's producing this. Let me hard code something here just for testing. I already did a bit of changes here and there. Problem is that the granular sound doesn't have the loop modulation. Oh, my eyes twitching. Twitching on Twitch! Sorry. I don't know why I find it's funny. I just think it's funny. No. Like, I wanted to test something out. I'm going to load. Where's my sample player? Platform. So PW. I'm going to use some grains. Okay. It's normal because I don't have an LFO yet. Yeah, that's a problem. It's using the whole loop size. Crap. Well, but that's the thing. I'm not moving the both at the same time. I'm moving at different times. The pointer it just go like this from let's say this is I don't see myself there. Let's say there's the loop start and the loop end, and the pointer just go like this, and the offset changes when it reaches the end of the loop, it changes to the next place, and the next place is also uh, aligned to the grid of loops. So you have like 2,000 samples, and the loop is 200 samples. It's going to go from 200, 200, 200. But it looks like this is this is bad from what I see, and that could be the main reason it's not working. So I don't know. Could be that. Now, if I just let it change every time, so it just change at any time, it does sound good, but it still produces a lot of noise. So I think the best way is really to add another option to the granular synthesis. I'm thinking. Let me check something out. So this is the guy, and I don't like the sound of this. That's not good. Isla? Okay, let me try something. Para, where's my nature supper player? Here. And the sound. PW is here. All the grains. And I'm going to force one shot and see if it's going to allow me to modulate the entire range. That's what I want. Well, something is happening. Well, at least it's allowing me to do something. Yes, I know that, but the problem is not that entirely what. Yeah, that's not what I'm. I need to install the Wusik Station prior version to that so I can really test this out because this is not good. I think I can improve this, but I have to understand a bit better what's going on. Because it does change the sounds the way I expected, but now this is changing the position at any time, while the other code I was testing was just changing at the end of the loop. The previous code was doing a cleaner sound, but not when you do a lot of fast changes. Because if the change is faster than the actual speed of the position of the sample, in this case, the rate of the sound, it's not going to be that great because it's just going to change when it's at the end of the loop. So I have to figure it out. I have to run some tests and see how the old code was doing it, because from what I remember is this what I'm doing now, because I already did check it out, but before I go really crazy with this, because this can take a lot of time to figure out, maybe I'm just going to compile the files again and be sure that the people can test out this change that I did today. Teleport crash it. So there's something out here. Pardon me. The wrong computer again. I'm thinking something. Let me see what I have on this computer here. It's my local machine. Let's see if I have something to test it out a bit better. Let's see. Because I remember having the old files here, so I should have something at least to be able to test. Let's see. My plugins. And here's the older version. Why it takes so long to load my notebook? My notebook's not the very fast machines, and okay. So this is the old good. So let's see if I remember how to use this. Sorry. Okay, this is the presets. Okay. Why it's not? Okay. Oh, now I see why I love Wusik Station version 8 so much. Because this was very different to use. So, install file. Hello. What's going on? Okay. Now let's modulate this bugger up. And if you destination layer 1 loop position amount all the this already is something strange. Sounds so clean. Where's the volume of this? Well, it clicks a bit. It's not totally clean. Even with the high quality. It's very similar to the code I was testing for last. Interesting. So let's go back to this code here. So I was doing the changes. So here are the changes I was doing. Okay, let me check what I'm doing here. Well, I'm just checking for the loop end because it's where the sound is going to go back to the start. That's why I'm just checking there. But I don't know. Oh, my signals here. Too slow. Too low. Well, this does sound very similar. One thing I noticed is with the new code, Wusik Station 8 at least, it's more bright the sound. While Wusik Station, because of the filters, of course. Wusik Station always has a filter something. Why this new filter code, when it's totally open, and Wusik Station knows. Okay, let me read what you wrote. See if I understand, because sometimes I'm slow. Sorry, dude. To the point, loop start forward. Let me check. Well, what I'm doing is just here in this case. Let me open again. But I don't. I don't think I'm going to be able to work a lot on this today, but I guess I'm going to try to. Just let me check something out here. Yes, I'm thinking on that and seeing if maybe I'm moving in the wrong place because the process next it's done last. It's done well. No, that's correct. Actually, that's good. Well, this does look okay. I have to run some tests tomorrow, but it does look kind of okay. At least the logic is good because this is happening. Okay, I process the sound, then I'm going to process the next one, and I see that the next one it's over the loop end. So I'm going to change for the next loop. And actually I can just go like this and do in the while. So it should be like this, I guess. And it should be done also in here and also here. Also here. Yes, you have to be careful if not overflowing the variables. Let's see, yeah, they are here. This is good. Well, it seems to be okay from my understanding, but okay, let's see. This is when a normal waveform is being played. But why it would be louder than the loop start? Because in this case I'm not worried about the start of the sample, but because it only moves forward in this case at least. In this case it's only moving forward. Because it's checking for the loop end, but So what are you saying that I should? This is very abstract to me. Sorry if I'm taking a long time to understand. I'm also getting hungry again, but I'm not going to eat now. Move the loop over. Okay, I'm moving the loop over. But I'm moving the loop over, but this is a loop offset. So it doesn't matter where the position is, because the position is always going to be from 0 to, well, actually, I think I got what you're saying. Uh-huh. Actually, let me check if my offset is really doing what I think it is doing. Loop offset. So we have the loop offset. I don't remember where the loop offset is used. Let me check. No, this is just for the sample player, nothing else. Oh, the position is then added, so the position is always 0 to something. Oh, I see a big problem here. Okay. Okay. Things are starting to make sense now. There are two things to worry about. Okay, I'm starting to understand a bit better. I'm doing things the wrong way. Because it's a loop offset and it's added. Oh yes. No, you are correct. It's just that I have a hard time understanding things sometimes. Okay. Okay. Here's no samples. Ah, Oh boy. I'm going to have to think on something. Okay. There are two problems that I have to worry about now. This is not totally wrong per se. Let me check things out again. This is going to leave like that. Okay. Well, I'm thinking. Well, from what I can see here, it's because the way I did the code. I should really redo this shoe because it was a bit got a bit confusing to understand, and maybe I'm going to do that, but I'm not sure I'm going to do this today. But okay, let me make a copy of this before I do the changes, and I try to do the changes now as I have a fresh understanding of what's going on. So I'm going to make a copy because I shouldn't really use this loop start here as I'm using now. Okay, this is good. This I should keep. Now, now I can use this, but I don't change loop start and loop end. I just change the offset. And what happens every time it has this, I have to add offset to. Plus the offset. And the same goes to the loop in. And loop start, loop end, just so it's easier to understand them. But I should be changing the loop. Loop end to here, loop starts here, loop start plus the offset here. So let me take a look. Loop end, loop start, position, loop end. Okay, that's correct now. Leave it like that. And this I leave like this. Then this gets changed. Let me check where. And it should also be inline. Make it faster. Okay, sample -1 divided by loop size. That's correct. And where does the loop size gets created? Oh, okay. Well, it seems so that everything is in place. Maybe there is not much that can be done besides creating something like some sort of cross-fading or something like that, because from what I hear on the old code, it was a bit dirty as well. But with the filter and no resonance, it wasn't so aggressive. So let me try to reproduce that. The loop start for? I'm not using the loop start anywhere now. What I'm doing, let me show to you where I am now. I'm using the loop offset instead. The loop's offset should always be 0 unless, let me check here, it should be 0. Yeah, it's 0. Unless there's a sample that you load that has, like, say 2000 samples and the loop is 200. So I just divided 2000 by 200 and then I have the number of possible wavetables in the sound. Yeah, that sounds much close. Oh yeah, much better. let me show you the code, what I changed. So, okay, we had a zone play, which is every time you press a note, just for the sake of explaining, every time you press a note, it creates a new zone, because you can have multiple layered sounds in one voice. And the zone will have all the information about the sample that's being played. And here below on the get sample, what I'm doing is that I'm adding the offsets to every check. So every time I check the loop start or the loop end, I'm adding the offset. So I don't change the loop start and the loop end anymore when I change the position. So I just change the loop set instead, the loop offset in this case. And it should be okay now. I'm just thinking about something now, because let's say you have the loop size is 599. It should be actually here loop size plus 1, because you're changing it to the next one. So I didn't realize until now about that. Hope that makes any sense. I know it's a mess, but because it's a very complex piece of code, that's why it's a mess. And it's just like that. So I'm trying to make it clear for me and also for other people to see what I'm doing, but sometimes the code is just too big. It's already better just because of that. Much better. Wow. Yeah, baby, that's the stuff. Now it's working. Of course, if you really think about it, let's try to brainstorm a bit here. What's happening here? So let's say you have a sample that's 6 samples. Yes, it is going back and forth because I'm using a triangle waveform. But that's the sound I was trying to reach, because it is the sound that I got when I started Wusik Station. It was the thing about the Alpha Juno. It's the same sound as Alpha Juno. So let me try to explain. You have 60 samples, so it goes from 0 to 599. So the loop size is 599, because it just gets the sample start minus the loop end, and the loop end is 599. So when you change the offset for the next one, it has to start at 600. So it is the loop size plus 1. Otherwise, you are not going to get 600. I hate math. I really hate math. But it makes sense now. And it does sound much better. It clicks very less, especially if you put the right filters and stuff, because you have to filter a bit, because it's always going to be a bit noisy compared to anything else. But at least it sounds much better now, so I can sleep now. And I have revised the code here, and the code seems to be okay. Actually, no, because that's the great thing about the change I did on the code. The position is always going to be relative to the original loop. So it goes from 0 to 599. No matter if the sample has 4,000 samples, let's say, or 6,000 samples. So you have like 10 sounds of 599 the loop inside of it. Um, Now I can actually try that other. Let me try that other sample sound. I know it's hard to explain because even I have a hard time understanding it. But at least it's working out the way I expected it to work. In terms of the sound that I was used to hear. Yeah, that's very close. Keep in mind that this sound I'm loading here does has this dirt on the sound, this bad sound. But that's what I was expecting. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's very clean. And I'm not even filtering. Very, very clean. That's very good. Ah. Man, this is very clean. This is very good. This is very good. I'm happy with it. I know it's a bit hard to explain what I did, but just in short, every time the loop reaches the end, it changes the offset, and the offset is just used to feed this when you get a new sample here. We're about to get a new sample, so the position is the position plus the offset. And when it checks for the loop start and loop end, I just added the loop offset there, just so I don't have to change the loop start and the loop end. So it works. It works pretty good actually. I'm impressed. I finally fixed this. This was driving me crazy. And I'm just going to backup the files now. Um, then I'm going to upload. Today is Friday. Then I'm going to upload the files tomorrow, I guess. Let me see if I can. I'm very tired now, but I have to do other stuff. I'm going to upload the files tomorrow, unless you want to test it out, something out today or anything like that. Then I can try to at least upload the Wusik station files quickly here. Man, that was driving me crazy. I have no idea. So I'm just going to compile. I'm not going to change the beta version right now, just for the sake of quickly uploading. I'm very hungry. I need to eat, and I have to do the dishes too. I have some. I have some chores that I have to do around the house. Oh boy, it's winding like crazy. Man. Well, in short, it's working. I I managed with your help and some brainstorming. I was able to understand what was going on. I don't know, because this code is kind of old, so I finally figured out the way to fix it. This happens. So let me patch some files here. Which warning? The warnings that are showing here? You mean all the warnings conversion from float to double, these things? I can just disable that. Can I just disable that? Because it's not really a problem. Because mostly, I don't mind the warnings. Eh, it's just mostly there's some even just some warnings that I can fix it. There's some stuff that are old code and I don't mind. If you don't mind, I don't. Well, you do mind, so maybe we're going to just disable it. uh, Let me fetch the files. I'm just going to call the same name and I'm just going to put B for the 8B. That was the last beta I was doing. Let me do the backup. Backup, man! Never forget. Never say I'm sorry. Sorry, man. I lost all the files. Nah, stupid. I have online backups and also hard drive backups because, well, you never know. So, Wusik Station version 8. I remember a user told me about those problems some time ago, but he said in a way that I didn't understand. That's the problem with my English. Sometimes I don't understand what people are trying to tell me. And it's my bad. I apologize for that, but what do you know? Okay, I'm uploading the files now. So, do you have Wusik Station version 8 files? Let me know if you don't. Because since you're helping me with the beta testing and coding, I should fetch you something. And okay, the 48 new button is there. So let me post on the forum then. I'm out of here. Usually I can work at until 11, but today I have to do some other stuff. But okay. Ah, okay. But let me know if you need anything else. Anything, okay? So well, that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching again, and especially thanks for helping me out. I don't know if it's fun to watch me brainstorm and crack my head open trying to figure stuff out, but well, if you guys are watching, I guess it is. Should be fun at least. And well, we'll see you again. I'm going to be streaming again on Sunday. I think tomorrow is my day off. I have to check with my wife because she works on Sunday. Then I'm going to be working too. But I'm going to post. I'm going to post tomorrow on the Twitch page and also on Facebook, which is going to be tomorrow or Sunday. But I'm pretty sure it's Sunday. I can check on my Twitch channel if it says that I stream it on Sunday. Then I'm probably going to stream on Saturday. It's always like that. One week, each weekend is the in and out for Sunday and Saturday. So I'm going to let you guys know. But oh yes, I did a lot of fuck ups on the code. Imagine I have coding Wusik Station version 1 since 2001. So it's a lot of stuff happened. And when I created Wusik Station version 8, I started from scratch. So it's all new code. I almost didn't copy and paste anything from version 7 because I wanted to make it cross-platform, to make a modern code. But then, of course, I did some things really terribly bad. And there's no excuse for that, but you have to understand that when I started with Station 8, was having some health issues, and some of the medication I took really made me loopy, and you can imagine how many mistakes I did on the code. Then I got divorced, and it was a terrible time in my life. And just 1 year from now, I started to get better, and just like 2 months from now, I really got better. So now I can work again and really think again. And some things are easy for me to think, to understand, and some things are really hard for me to understand. But I really try to do my best, and that's it. So I'm taking a look at the videos now. For some reason, there are a lot of several 3-minute videos because of the internet getting in and out. That's just bad. I'll have to delete all the videos that are short, or there is no use on those short videos. And the best part was this last 3 hours that I really could figure out what's going with the code. So I'm just going to organize the videos here quickly before I get out. It's loading. But it's great. I'm starting to get better at code again. I'm healthy again. I'm doing much better. I have some great doctors take care of me. I know some people don't care why I got sick and why this and why that, but well, some people care, so that's why I talk about. So I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 30-minute videos. I'm going to leave those up, and another big 3 hours video. So I'm going to leave those videos up if anyone wants to see. That's going to be good. Otherwise, so on the next video, I'm going to check my legacy presets because I want to fix the Digi1 files especially. Then we're going to do some tests, and that's it. I guess that's it for today. Again, thank you so much, guys, and don't forget to subscribe, and see you next time. Thanks again. Bye bye, guys.